Let me just give you a couple of concepts here that have been very important for the way that I've always operated, okay? And a lot of people have asked me over the years, you know, Mark, how is it that you've been so successful as a distributor with the company, okay? And the biggest reason is that duplication is an extremely important part of our business. In other words, if you do a lot, that's great. But you can only do so much with your one mouth. What you want to have is lots of people down below you, and lots of mouths and lots of eyes who are doing exactly the same thing that you're doing, okay? And so if you're going to get large amounts of people, and we would never be able to do that if we didn't keep our business, and I want you to write this down because there's been a couple of big things that have been key to my success. Number one is the product. And I say that very sincerely because I was in 2 other companies before as a distributor. And not anything like what's happened to me over here happened to me in those companies, okay? Number one is our product. We do have the most incredible product in the world, and it was one of the things that I laid down as the groundwork, okay? And that was a philosophy that started the company, and it's done nothing but get stronger with every product that we've come out with. The second key to my success is that everything that I do is very simple to do. It's very easy for my distributors to copy. And it seems like everything that I do and I say seems magical, okay? So when I'm presenting the products to someone, okay, there's not that much I really say about the products, okay? Now, each and every one of you are going to have your own little twist and way that you want to do it, okay? But if you're going to go out and present the products, okay, here's what it should be, okay? Write this down. 25% should be on telling them about the products, whatever you're going to say. 75% should be spent on telling your story and everybody else's story on how they've lost weight and how it's worked for them. Now, the reason I keep everything so simple and so easy to say is because if what I say is simple and easy to say, and I start making lots of money from it, then lots of people, when they start joining the business and they say, well, listen, what do you do? And what do you say to make this $5,000 or $6,000 on retail on the product? If I say, listen, you know, all I say is, hey, listen, if you'd like to lose weight like crazy, it's just unbelievable. All you got to do is use these incredible nutritional products, which there's a few of them, okay, and you drink the Formula 1 twice a day, you take all the nutritional tablets 3 times a day, and you eat anything that you want to. All you got to do is cut back, and you lose weight like crazy. And it gives you all the nutrition that you need. It cuts your appetite down. It makes you feel wonderful. And there's 3 incredible flavors, chocolate, vanilla, strawberry. Which one would you like to get started on? Give me the check. Now, you may not want to make it quite that easy, but the closer you can get to that, the better it's going to be, okay? Now, Dr. Larry May came up, and he gave an incredible presentation, didn't he? Wasn't it great? Now, I didn't bring Dr. May with me here today to teach you how to do your presentation. The reason we brought Dr. May here today was to give you lots of information on the product so as you as a distributor would be extremely confident that these are the most incredible products in the world. And the reason that we need you to feel that way is because when you talk to someone, it's what's in your eyes and what's in your heart that people feel. Because it's not so many times what you say about the product that's important. It's how you feel about what you say about the products that's important. And that's what people get jacked up about. And that's why it's always been the company's motto, use the products first, wear the buttons second, and start talking to people about the business. Because if you believe in the products, okay, everything else is going to follow from there. You're going to get lots of customers. A lot of them are going to become distributors. They're already going to be great distributors because they feel confident about the product and they can go. So I'm going to give you this little example here, okay? And this is nothing to take away with Dr. May's presentation. We do this on purpose to get you guys what I call Herbalife, so you feel strength about everything that you're going to go through with different customers. This way, when you go to your grandparents who are on 15 different medications and they ask you if you can get onto Herbalife, you can look them square in the eye and say, it'll be great, okay? And we want you to have that confidence with every customer that you have, because it's that confidence, it's that way you look at them, it's that way you feel about what you're saying to them that makes them feel so confident about getting on the product and trying to lose their weight one more time, okay? The only difference in this one is this time it's going to work, okay? But when you come to do your presentation, you don't need to do that much. All you got to do is really be excited about the stuff and say, and when someone asks you about your button and they say, well, listen, how do you lose weight? And you say, this is a perfect line. This is the Mark Hughes line. You might want to write this down. Someone says to you, how? And I go, you're not even going to believe it. Okay? Let's write that down. Let's try it all at once. Someone asks it on your button, because your immediate reaction is very important, right? They say, because if they say, well, how do you lose weight? You go, well, I don't know. It's a shaken tablet. This is not a good idea, okay? Because they're not going to believe in your excitement and your strength and your level of excitement of the product. So when they ask you about the product, your initial reaction is very important. So they say, hey, how do you lose weight? And you say, God, you're not even going to believe it. It's this incredible product called Herbalife. It's so amazing. I got on the product and lost 16 pounds. And all I had to do that is, because it's all this nutrition stuff that's in there, is I drank shakes a day that are jam-packed full of proteins and everything, and took these tablets 3 times a day, which have got the herbs and all the minerals and all the things that make you feel hungry, and you lose weight like crazy. And the greatest thing is, you can eat anything that you want to. All you got to do is you cut back. And when you lose weight, it takes away your appetite. It gives you all the nutrition, so you feel great. And it comes in 3 incredible flavors: chocolate, vanilla, strawberry. Which one would you like to drink? Give me the check. Now, who could do that? Everybody. See, that's what's important. You want a business that everybody can do it. So whether you do it exactly the way that I did or a little bit different, what the concept is you don't want to say a lot, okay? You want to keep your presentation to 25% of the presentation on the product, 75% giving them confidence about what you've lost and what other people have lost, and your confidence and your conviction and how you feel about the products, okay? And then that way, when they start wanting to become a distributor of the company, and you show them how much you make on retailing the product, and all you're saying is shakes and 3 tablets a day and eat what you want and cut back and give me the money and I'm getting rich, they'll all want to do it too, because they're going to say, hey, if that's all I got to do and that's all I got to say, that's simple enough for me to do it, I'll sign up. And that's what you want, duplication. Because in a business like this, you can only make so much with your own mouth. What you want is lots of mouths who are saying the same things that you're saying, and then you can duplicate yourself through your efforts, and you can start building your royalty override check and eventually your production bonus check.